It took me 16 years to have an epiphany. It took me 16 years and a year and a half off of the sport, a year and a half outside of the competition, to realize something, and it's a huge epiphany. November 16th, you guys are going to see something completely different. I know fighters say this all the time. But November 16th, you guys are going to see something completely different. Still going to be typical Chandler fashion, edge of your seat, non-stop action, non-stop speed, ferocity, violence, pressure, all of your typical Chandler fight type of stuff. But this one's going to be different. This one means so much more than you guys will ever know. Can't wait for you guys to see it. See you November 16th. See you at the top.
Evloev has been pulled from UFC 307 fight card after he failed to secure a replacement opponent. Unranked fighter Gene Silva did offer to step in on short notice and fight Evloev, but Evloev wasn't interested in fighting him. Gene Silva blasted Evloev, saying, "It's very ugly to say that you fight with anyone when you don't even believe in yourself. You said that I am more dangerous than Aljamain Sterling, but you have not accepted to fight me yet. Evloev doesn't fight just anyone. Your talk is already boring. You want to fight with someone you know you can take down and win the fight that way. But I have bad news for you. You will have to step into that cage with me sooner or later. Enjoy it while you can, because it's coming to an end."
It said Aspinall's officially the backup fighter. But what happens if somebody gets hurt? Which one of those dudes is going to say, okay, I'll fight Tom Aspinall? Which one of them will actually stay in the fight?
Shut up, they have to.
Come on. Dude, Pavlovich was the backup fighter in New York City when Jones and Stipe were scheduled to fight the first time. Jones got hurt, Stipe pulled out, Aspinall fought against Pavlovich. There is no guarantee that because he's the backup fighter, somebody's going to fight him. I would almost guess that if someone gets hurt, Tom Aspinall stays on the card and he fights neither one of those guys. Yeah, neither one of those guys are fighting Tom Aspinall if they don't have to. It'll be Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane or somebody for the interim championship, because those guys are fighting each other and nobody else, Ben.
I'll just say this. If John Jones doesn't fight Tom Aspinall, if he blows by Stipe Miocic and doesn't fight Tom Aspinall, I will say that his run as a heavyweight will be akin to perhaps Michael Jordan on the Washington Wizards, where it's like, let's not talk about this chapter of the career and let's just talk about everything else. Let's talk about the Bulls run / the light heavyweight run, because that will mean he will have had an opportunity to fight Francis Ngannou, and he will have had an opportunity to fight Tom Aspinall, and for various reasons, those fights didn't materialize when he was a heavyweight, right? Or at least en route to heavyweight. And so, look, he doesn't have to fight Tom Aspinall to be considered the greatest of all time. His legacy is set, but that's the fight that everyone wants to see right now. That is 1000% the fight that everyone wants to see. And Tom said in the post-fight interview,
John was there crossing his fingers and toes the night open that I'd lose to Curtis. Let's not bullshit about it. Like he posted about it loads anyway, that I'm going to lose to him.
To his point, John usually pops up on Twitter when these things, and like was pretty quiet.
Everybody keep hitting me up saying, "Champ, win the next fight, champ. Champ, win the next fight." I wish I could tell y'all, man, I was supposed to fight Yo Romero. But like I said before, everybody want a beast. It's time to do what beasts do. We're supposed to fight. Now all of a sudden I keep seeing all these news articles coming out. He's trying to sign with ACA. He's trying to sign with bare knuckle boxing. He's trying to find different promotions. I don't know what it is. I guess he don't want to fight me. He's trying to make this check. You know, he's a little older. It might be that. But everybody know the fight I really want. Y'all already know what I want. Nimcoff. That's the only one. We 1-1, baby. 1-1. Ain't got nothing to say about that. I've heard it from a mutual friend, some of your training partners, all this other stuff. As you out there in Thailand and then bumped you at the pharmacy. You know what I mean? We saw they ain't allowed over there. So that's all we're going to say for now. We ain't going to say much else, but we got, no matter what it is. Heavyweight 205, I'm ready. Let's go. PFL, Bellator, Don Davis, Pete Murray, somebody give me a fight. Mike Kogan. We out here working, baby. They don't call me overtime for nothing. I'm out here every day, 2-a-days, still no fight, ready to go. Y'all call me. Nimcoff, yo, somebody, let's go. I'm ready to go to work. I got to make this money.
The UFC welterweight champ of the world, Bilal Muhammad. How are you, champ?
Life is good right now, right? They all remember the name now. They all know who we are.
I remember. What is your reaction when you hear those people talking when they didn't remember the name before?
It's hilarious, right? Especially with Usman, because Usman was the guy that didn't mention my name, wouldn't say my name. He was calling on everybody else, saying, "Oh, this guy deserves the next. This guy deserves the next." People kept ignoring me. They kept telling me I was going to do it. The odds makers never gave me a chance. So for me to go out there and beat all these guys that they said I couldn't beat, to dominate all these guys they said I couldn't dominate, now it feels good because now you have to listen to me when I say something. And I feel like Shavkat is more so, he saw me and Usman going at it a little bit, so he's like, yo, I need to get my name in the mix because, you know, people are going to start freaking passing me up.
He seems serious about this, like serious about doing bare knuckle.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's start at the beginning. You said exactly what you said is true. The UFC doesn't need us. Like, they don't need us, right? We need a co-pro with them. They don't need a co-pro with us, which would be phenomenal. They're not going to do it, right? They're not going to do it. If they do Conor McGregor and anything, they don't have to do a co-pro with us. But that being said, I mean, unless he's the best salesman in the world, because the talks that we've had, he's like, I'm fighting here. Like, I'm like, yeah, okay. He's like, I'm fighting here. I'm fighting here. And then I go, well, why wouldn't you fight here? Because you have equity in the company. And if you fight here, you probably make more money here than anywhere else in the world because of what it's going to do for the company. So I truly believe what you said. I think 100% he fights here.
Later, McGregor posted this sparring footage with the caption, "Free the Mac."
All right, there you have it, boys and girls. I'm not even going to respond to Conor's stupid little tweet acting like I dipped. The simple fact of the matter is, you are the most unreliable human being that has ever placed mixed martial arts. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to fight Charles Oliveira. Why am I going to fight Charles Oliveira? Number one, it's a badass fight. Number two, it's a rematch that redemption story for me. The dude who already stole from me, rightfully so, in a fair fight. He stole my dreams, shattered my dreams, become UFC champion. Now I get the opportunity to fight Charles Oliveira, become the number one contender. And then I've got options. If Conor can finally get his house in order, if he can finally string together a couple of sober days, string together a couple of days where he's actually training, actually feeling good, and he can actually finally make good on his promise of the greatest comeback in combat sports history. If he can finally hung me up, then I will fight Conor after I dispatch Charles Oliveira. Or Islam Makhachev, you are next in 2025. I will be champion in 2025. So, to everybody who has supported me on this journey, it's been actually.
And I still got one dude on my mind. Conor McGregor, get your candy ass back to the octagon. Conor McGregor, you've got to come back and fight somebody. I am the most entertaining lightweight on this planet.
Believe that my Mystic Mike prediction is I finish him in the second round. Get him on his heels in the first round, make him second guess himself in the first round, make him realize, dang gummit, I probably should have just stayed rich and stayed out of the fight game. And he'll start to plant those, I will start planting those seeds of doubt in the first round. By the end of the first round, he will go back to his bench, he will go back to his corner, huffing and puffing, and realizing that he's about to meet his demise. He's going to start looking for the exit signs, and I'm going to usher him right to it. I might even hold his hand on the